Welcome all of you here once again in another session, and we started now. Can check this 40% off and 4 months extra using the code SELECT. I'll inform you in the end. Here we start this week's live mock description. Exams are pretty near. Kindly correct your mistakes and learn as much as you can. In my opinion, in the last week, we won't be able to learn new things, just revision will be feasible. Just a sec. Let me change the battery also. 5 seconds, please. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry for the delay caused. Good evening, everyone. So, I don't think apologizing will help after what he did. Maybe, but actions speak louder than words. What you do is far better than what you say, because we may say anything, I'll do this, I'll do that. Once you execute, once you perform the action, that's better than just your words. So what does it mean by saying actions speak louder than words? Speaking politely? No. Actions, not just speaking. Speaking, no. What people do is more important than what they say. What people do is more important than what they say. Absolutely. Virat Kohli's iconic image, if you remember, my bat speaks. Because as a cricketer, if I say I can do this, I can do that, it's not worth. When you perform, when you execute, when you show, that's quite more than. Hold on. Yes. Argument should always be avoided. Silence is better than conversation. No. Okay, ambiguous. Ambiguous is uncertainty, especially when it comes to speech or words. Incomplete may not be unclear, so not the exact or most appropriate synonym. Equivocal, when you say two things vocal which have equal meaning, so unclear meaning. That's the most appropriate, matching even the context. Indirect words may not be ambiguous. Remember narration, direct narration, indirect narration, we transformed from the same, both of them convey almost the same meaning, although in different words in indirect words. So we can't say indirect things have to be ambiguous or unclear. Consistent, inconsistent are not at all related to unclear or clarity in terms of speech. Equivocal, with words have multiple meanings, so unclear. I got this one wrong. I was thinking about both, but clicked the wrong one. That's what happens in examinations. The guide said to the elderly visitor, "Would you like me to carry these maps for you?" The guide offered to carry those maps for the elderly visitor. Makes sense. The guide asked the elderly visitor, I also thought of this because there's a question mark, whether he would like to carry those maps for him. Fine. Invited to carry? No. Offered the visitor those maps to carry? The sentence is horrible. Carry the maps, the object, not the subject. So C and D doesn't make sense. I thought a lot, then I thought B can also be correct because it matches the question mark interrogative tone. When I got this wrong, realized it's not that asking. Should I go there? Oh, yes or no type answer. It's obviously asking someone to help him. It shouldn't be whether he would like. That means he like, he may not like, but he did. Would you like me to do this? That means I like to do that. If you say, I'll do. If you don't, I won't. This like fraction should not be with if or whether. So a much, much better choice is A. I got this wrong. That's why saying emphatically. He offered to carry. May I carry these maps for you? Doubts, if any, honestly. Exiguous is actually small amount of something. Exit. That means things have been removed. So just that small amount of something. Copious is actually copy of things, a lot of, abundant. So if they are asking the antonym, that should be the antonym straight. Because meager, small, paltry, small, sparse, small amount of something. Copy, a lot of. Doubts, if any. Incorrectly spelled. Diverse is all correct. Gathered is horrible. Gather is G-A, not G-E. So that's the wrong one. Celebrate is all correct. Cultural is all correct. So gather, the incorrectly spelled one out there in the sentence. Okay. Doubts, if any. Belligerent, I think you already know. Belligerent, pugnacious, always ready to fight, aggressive, hostile, eager to engage in a conflict, ready to fight in simple words. It has a double L, so it can't be the answer. No belligerent, so I is not there. Now either belligerent, A-N-T or E-N-T. A common word, I think you remember the spelling E-N-T, belligerent. Ready to fight. How meticulously is the mask being restored? Okay, is the mask being restored? Present continuous tense. No continuity, no continuity. Has been is not there. Is ing. Present continuous tense. Thank you. Okay, objections please. Resigned is actually cancel, annul, ANNUL, or revoke any law, order, etc. Not to amend, make changes, or to postpone will happen later, or to reject, maybe. Revoke is a better word for such legal contexts. I repeat, cancel. Reject is slightly, I asked him, he offered me, but I rejected his offer. So reject and cancel are slightly different. Revoke is a much better choice. Resigned, cancel. Revoke, cancel. Reject, almost the same but not that appropriate. Amend and postpone in a different league. Dilatory. I think we know this dilatory one. It's slow, lazy. So tardy, synonymous. Desultory, procrastinate. You already know I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do this from Monday. Just causing that delay. Tardy, desultory, procrastinatory, all in the same league. Hey, kindly make it fast. Expedite, the adjective form of that. Make it fast. So dilatory, slow, with delay, fast. So the antonym. Spelling error once again. The ancient manuscript was preserved in a climate controlled archive to prevent deterioration. There is no A here, it's O as a verb also, as a noun form also. So fraction or option 3. Where condition has gone severe, condition has gone bad, deteriorate, the noun form deterioration. O in between. Okay, thank you. Doubts, please, if any. The fisherman sat quietly on the bank of the river. So, bank of the river, homonyms, easy to eliminate. Grab a sentence which has a different meaning. She deposited the check in the bank yesterday. Done. Need not check the others because that has a different meaning. Okay, we have time, can check the others. We spread a blanket on the grassy bank for lunch. Can't be this bank one, check one, money one, has to be that area one. Children rolled down the steep river bank. The same. Walked along the bank, reached the bridge. Same, 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 different. Active voice. Has the film being had takes an ing? Impossible. Has directing the film been performed by Jennifer? Directing the film has been performed by Jennifer. I can say this is passive, but slightly weird. Directing the film has been performed by Jennifer. Okay, it still contains this by. I'm extremely sorry. That's why I was confused. Extremely sorry. I know I'm live, but it wants active voice, not passive. So, by Jennifer, passive. By Jennifer should be passive. By Jennifer should be passive. Has Jennifer directed the film? Active. Sorry. I should have saved time. The scientist explained the theory with great precise. Hold on. The word that doesn't fit the part of speech, obviously, because precise is an adjective. Precisely. And with preposition, it needs an object. Object should be a noun. No preposition out there. Precision. Preciseness or precision. Scientist all okay, explained all okay, theory all okay. There should be a noun form of precise, either precision or precisely or preciseness, the object of the preposition. Okay, 3 words in English. Fair. Hey, that's not fair. Fair and lovely, that way. The next one, fair, where we see the exhibitions and all as a noun, an adjective also. The third one, F-A-R-E, the monetary one. Railways have increased their fare again. Taxi fare. So not this one actually. Nope, nope. Yes, yes. And that was reasonable because the driver believed in charging a. In this case, this fare you have done just to him, fair to him. This is the same, and he won't be charging fare, which means price. Price both will be superfluous then. Correct fare. So correct fare or fair price. Correct price, the first one. Doubts, if any. He took a shower. He took a shower ever coming home from work. You need an adverb of time. He took a shower never coming home from work. Ever, never. These are the adverbs of frequencies which show repetition of an action going on. He took a shower, past indefinite, ever, never, both doesn't mean. Clearly doesn't show any time. Some doesn't show any time. After, yes, you came after the session. He came after I had come. Show time. After, before, expressing the time expressions. Makes sense. The village lies. I answered this in seconds. Among, oh, I saw and I clicked between. See, probably 7 seconds only. Because among has no pairing with between, beyond has no pairing, through has no pairing, between is followed by this and. Only 2 conjunctions in English. Take and, both this and that, between this and that, between you and me. So when fixed prepositions, conjunctions come, they help you a lot. Between this and that. The hikers arrived without the options, you know the answer. The train has arrived at Delhi, at Mumbai, at Agra. So once again, the fixed preposition. Those 2 vocabulary words, resigned and one more, were good. Otherwise, has been an average said. No one was in blank space. She reached the building, but the door was open. Cite is to recall. I remember it was there. We recite a poem, so that's a verb, can't be after the preposition. Site is a place. My father, he works at those sites on the internet when we purchase something. Yes, I have a web and that place. We call that a website. Kite, come on. Side. No one was visible when she was there, but just the door was open. Insight, visibility, eyesight. So when she reached, no one was there. She couldn't see anyone. No one was visible. No one was in sight, eyesight. He is blank space as he is working two jobs, one in the evening for his family. Okay, better the devil you know. No sense of any devil idiomatically here. Cry over spilt milk is to cry over things that cannot be undone. I don't think so. He's crying over anything that cannot be undone. Left out in the cold, left alone, but he's not left alone. He's working day and night. Two jobs, one in the evening also, one in the afternoon also. Burning the candle at both ends. Working extra hard to manage. So burning the candle idiomatically at the top end, working in the daytime, the other end working in the evening also. I'll pick that RC with just one. She understood what he was trying to say. Understand. Read between the lines. Yes, it does show understand the hidden meaning. Spill the beans is to reveal a secret. No. Kick the bucket. Die. No. And take with a grain of salt. Doubt. Listen with considerable doubt, which is not the case here. Read between the lines to understand the hidden meaning. Done. Now the RC. I hope you read the RC. It was all about memes, how memes are beneficial in today's era. They express things without having that much amount of knowledge, but they have some drawbacks also, misinformation being spread and all. Let's take them. Sometimes it happens, any new student come and he thinks a new student comes and he thinks I'm taking a lecture here. Hey, without the RC, how did you answer? Hey everyone, this is not a session I'm taking. Obviously I'm live here speaking and all, but this is from All India Live Mock, which happen every Saturday and Sunday. That's the explanation video of that. So I assume students have done that test. If you haven't, appear in the next one this Saturday. Every Saturday. Okay, according to the passage, what makes memes particularly more powerful in political discourse? What makes them particularly powerful in political discourse is their accessibility. From the passage, let's grab their ability to present detailed and comprehensive, their accessibility, straight. Use of formal language, reliance on traditional. From the passage, at your screen. Doubts, if any? So what concern is associated with rapid circulation of memes? Concern in the third paragraph. Yes, the rapid circulation of memes can contribute to the spread of misinformation. Content is shared without verification. Leads to reduced audience? No. Limits the diversity of perspective? No. Misinformation straight from the passage. Doubts, please, if any? The central idea of the passage about memes, how they are good in today's era, but slightly we have to take care of all the misinformation and all. Memes have completely replaced. No, not completely. One of them. Meme culture enables engagement. Yes, it does. But also risks misinformation. Yes. Political discourse is declining. Not mentioned in the passage. Digital platforms have transformed the structure of political institutions. Maybe. But the passage is about meme culture, not about political institutions or digital platforms. Engaging here, but oversimplification of misinformation also. What's dissemination? Spread. And here in the passage also, spreading news, spreading information. Yes, spread. Restriction? No. Circulation? Yes. Conceal, hide? No. Reduction? No. Spreading things, not reducing their accessibility. And last, instantly recognizable, shareable. So what type of adjectives? Proper adjectives are derived from proper nouns, like India becomes Indian, America, American, Australia, Australian. They are proper adjectives. Recognizable is not from a proper noun. Quantity. If I can recognize you, you are recognizable. It doesn't show any quantity. A lot of, much, many, some, any. Demonstrative. We have this, that, these, those, such. The demonstrative adjectives. Descriptive, yes, describing. It's recognizable. I don't think so it's recognizable. And the last one was done already. So that was a good one with few questions, pretty good, which may create the difference. I got one wrong. That, can you offer me? Oh, take care of all these. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe. See you tomorrow at the same time. Before I finish, let me inform you that you can attempt all the tests at Oliveboard. They are with the sectional timing. Make use of it. Apart from that, we have this mission selection sale. You can grab 40% off on any subscription, 45% off on SSC Super Elite, which we suggest because you grab everything in the SSC stream in just one subscription. Courses for CGL, CHSL, CPU, MTS, and other SSC examinations. 2000 plus tests, mocks, PYQs, past live tests, and everything. Courses in English medium, Hinglish medium, Telugu, and Tamil medium also. The running batches, the upcoming batches, batches for tier 1, batches for tier 2, all in just one subscription. Can opt for the others if you wish to. SSC Lite, Elite, Super Elite, SSC plus Railways Elite. I repeat, 45% off and 4 months extra validity using code SELECT. And if you are preparing for SSC and Railways examinations together, can opt for SSC plus Railways Super Elite, which includes everything in the SSC stream, everything in the Railways stream. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe. See you tomorrow at the same time here. Thanks a lot.